Waging War on Corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
We are back. It's the Alex Jones Show. I'm Jason Bermas sitting in. We're joined by Mark Dice. And, just a heads up to people, I think that we're just about to ruin the end of the movie because it's really important where this film goes because, again, it's going to be in the minds of millions because it's on the big screen. And people don't read anymore. They don't think for themselves. They watch the TV and they go to the movies, and that's where they get their information from. And really at the base of why this movie is so dangerous and why Mark and I are focusing on this, outside, even though the Illuminati Facts versus Fiction, or Facts and Fiction, does cover some of this stuff, is because a lot of people are going to be talking about the Illuminati and saying, well, that's just a movie. Mark, let's give away the ending. How does Dan Brown wrap up Angels and Demons?
It's fascinating. I do admire him for his evil cunningness because they build up this tremendous story that the Illuminati's been functioning for all these years, that they've secretly been active, through the Bilderberg Group and everything, building their New World Order, and now they're going to destroy the Vatican and unleash their true religion, which is science. And meanwhile, the character, Tom Hanks's character, Robert Langdon, at first he was, he's an expert on the Illuminati, but he thought that they went into extinction, and he's like, this can't be true, and then he starts to realize that they really are still active and that they've been active all this time. And so they build it up, and then it turns out that there actually is no such thing as the Illuminati. And they really did, according to the book and the film, go into extinction back in the 1780s after they were discovered, and that the entire plot to blow up Vatican City was perpetuated by one rogue Catholic official, the Camerlingo, who was like the assistant to the Pope, who decided to spring this plot to blow up the Vatican City, but then at the last minute, he himself saved Vatican City from the evil Illuminati to show that God was triumphant and that the Vatican and Christianity was triumphant over the evil Illuminati, and it looks like everybody was just afraid and had bought into the conspiracy theories, including Tom Hanks' character, Robert Langdon, who was an expert on the Illuminati, and it turns out that they really don't exist anymore, and it is only a conspiracy theory.
The website is markdice.com. The new book is The Illuminati Facts and Fiction, and we're going to go to your phone calls. Joshua in Florida, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, gentlemen?
Good.
I want to say, Mark Dice, man, I followed your work for a while. I've got your book, and we actually, you probably don't remember this, but we actually tag-teamed Alan Combs the other day whenever he had Alex Jones on the show. You were talking about your book that you sent to Sean Hannity. That was classic. But I wanted to, if I could, real quickly, let everyone know, let the listeners know, we are doing an Oath Keepers Memorial Tea Party. It's going to be in Tampa, Florida. Mm-hmm. And we're just trying to get as many people to come out, reaffirm their constitutional oath. You can find out the details at meetup.com/WeAreChange, That's just one of the things we have going on. But I'm pretty anxious to get your new book, Mark. I really enjoyed the first one. I've used it to wake up a lot of people. So keep up the good work, my friend.
I think I've heard your phone calls into Combs' show, you and your friends. That's fantastic. Keep at it.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
Thanks for the call, Joshua. And that shows, Mark, that, even as small as we all are individually, we can have a great effect if we have the will to take action against these tyrants. It's as easy as picking up the phone at times and challenging the position of a national figure.
There's been times, I don't even post many of the calls that I make anymore. It's such a hassle. But for anybody that's new to this, you can listen to many of my phone calls on markdice.com or just search for me on YouTube. Phone calls into these talk shows, these mainstream talk shows, Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, and you're new to this, you start wondering, wait, is the Bilderberg Group so secret that they actually don't know about it? And so I wanted to test that. Maybe I'll finish that on the other side.
Yeah, obviously, when you first come across this, you're like, well, someone's got to be talking about it. Somebody I know and trust. And then you find out, yeah, they talk about it, but they laugh at us when we bring it up. It's It's the Alex Jones Show with Jason Bermas. We'll be back after this. Infowars.com, prisonplanet.tv.
Companies continue to lay off thousands of people. Unemployment is the highest it's been in over 30 years. Statistics prove that in a recession, crime rates go up. Everyone needs something for that extra edge to prevent becoming a victim in these difficult and trying times. You need to prepare yourself with DPS pepper spray, available at MrDefense.com. DPS is the strongest pepper spray in the market and is the same spray used by hundreds of law enforcement agencies from around the world. Need something more? The Scorpion Stun Gun is a great way to take down a potential attacker. Mr. Defense also carries the largest selection of air tasers, knives, self-defense keychains, swords, batons, survival, spy, and tactical gear. Mention this ad and receive 10% off of your order and a free self-defense keychain. Visit MrDefense.com. That's MRDefense.com or call 1-800-313-6400. That's 1-800-313-6400 for all of your self-defense needs today.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
You are a rebel, admit it. You refuse to read the directions when assembling a new item. You won't ask for directions when you're lost. Once in a while, you drive in the carpool lane with only you in the car. Your neighbors call you a crackpot. And you can count your real friends on one hand. Well, join the club. Einstein failed math, quit school, and his rebel ideas led to some of the world's most amazing discoveries. Edison rebelled against the dark, failed over 1,000 times, then invented the light bulb. George Washington rebelled against an entire country and led the creation of a new one. Now, Alex Jones is working to save that very country. So go ahead, be a rebel. Put in a food supply from efoodsdirect.com. Everyone will realize you were not a nutcase after all. efoodsdirect.com. If you're going to pick something to stand for, be sure you have enough food to keep on standing. 800-409-5633. efoodsdirect.com. That's 800-409-5633.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
All right, folks, we are back, and we're joined by Mark Dice. Now, I just got some breaking news. This one's off of Wired, and I want to get your take on this. I mean, we haven't really discussed some of the current issues like this DHS document going after the alternative media, the Patriot movement, people who are anti-technology, anti-illegal immigration, really anybody, lone terrorist cells, leaderless organizations. It's so broad and so disgusting that it just disheartens me to see this out of Wired. Bloggers TV go nuts over misleading Patriot Act arrest claims. See, we're misleading people when we tell them, hey, they arrested this 16-year-old kid for a bomb threat, and they're not letting anybody go talk to him, and they're holding him indefinitely with no bail. He's 16 years old. Let me just read this because, of course, they demonize Alex Jones. God forbid Alex Jones reports on what the media is reporting. We're the bad guys, by the way. It's the false TV news reports heard around the world. Of course, we're liars. Raleigh, North Carolina's WRAL-5 reported last week that a 16-year-old bomb hoax suspect was hauled out of his mother's home by federal agents and is now being held without any legal rights on the authority of the 2001 USA Patriot Act, which suspends the Constitution. This tale of injustice has since shown up on the Drudge Report, Dig, Reddit, and thousands of blogs and Shoot from the Hip mailing lists. The boy's name is rising on the Google Trends list.